Is Doge about to break out? Well, we're going to check a few different options for that happening. So the first option here is a bearish count, which is not in favor of Doge breaking out. So here we are counting this move as a W, WXY into an X, and then we are finishing a Y here. So here we are counting this, as I said, bearish. And if I zoom in here on the daily time frame, you can see that we have a leading diagonal in a 1, ABC, a WXY into a 2, and now we are looking for an impulse down. The issue here is that the third wave isn't really matching the criteria or the personality of a common third wave. So this only hits the 127.2 fib, and the usual target is at least 161.8. So this doesn't really look like a finished impulse yet. We could have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to a 3, 4 side, and then we have a 1 here. That's totally possible as well. But the main thing here to consider and to be aware of is that wave 2 here must not move beyond this line here at 0.29561, because that is a very unlikely target for a wave 2 if this bearish option is to hold. So if we were to hit this, the probabilities are higher that we are moving upwards. This is the same count basically. Here we are just expanding the count a bit. So here we have wave 1, a W, A here, and then we have a WXY to a B, and then we are finishing wave C here. We have a WX and then a Y, and here we are taking out these targets. So this is also viable, but we mustn't get over this 886 here, and this is taken from start here, because that is as I mentioned before, is a very uncommon target for wave 2. So if we hit this and this, things aren't looking great for the bears. So this is the main count. Here we have a finished WXY, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into a 1, WXY into a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into a 1, ABC to WXY, a double zigzag. And after that, here is the issue with the count. Here we have an expanding diagonal. This is the only way to count it impulsively. And an expanding diagonal is very rare, never preferred unless everything faints. So it is a very uncommon structure, but it do happen, it do occur. So otherwise this count fits very nicely. So here we have an impulsive 1, WXY, double zigzag to a 2, another 1, 2, ABC, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is a very, very bullish count. Here we're looking for, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, and so on. So this is very impulsive. So the only issue here with this count is this structure. It's not invalidated or anything. It's just uncommon. The most uncommon structure, if you put it like that. Unless, a leading diagonal. Yeah, leading diagonal and it's expanding. Yeah. It's uncommon, but it has happened before. So what we don't want to see here is the low here taken. Because if this low is taken, then we need to move. Then we need to move wave 1 here, and then it doesn't really look like an impulse anymore. Then it looks more like an ABC. And if we move wave 1, we can't really move wave 1 here. So then we need to count this as a 1, and then A, B, and C. And if we do it like that, we are, well, we might end up a bit long here in the time. We don't want to cross the 4 fib time, definitely. So yeah, this is a good invalidation for a long position, I would say. It's not financial advice, it's just theoretically. So keep an eye on that, and also the 886 here for this impulse is very important. So the 886 is here. You need to keep an eye on that as well, because if it hits that, then the probabilities are very high that this isn't an impulse. So yeah, here we have a bigger wave 2, as I mentioned before, if this were to be invalidated. So here we have like a 1 A, B, C. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into a 2. So we don't really want wave 2 to get over 400, because that's an uncommon target in SIB time. Besides that, this count is perfectly viable. It's just an uncommon structure here. So do with that information as you wish. That was it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.